But one of the most jarring aspects of the speech was the fact that she said that she was diagnosed with a condition called retinal albinism.
Okay.
It's a rare form it's a rare eye condition
Interesting.
that caused her to be legally blind.
Aye.
And she shares her story of how she found out that she was legally blind. And in her story, she says that when she was 17, she went with her younger sister to the eye doctor.
Yeah.
Be a good older sister and take her, be there with her.
Yeah.
And the eye doctor checked her own eyes, Caroline's eyes, as a way of, alleviating the fear of her younger sister. And he's checking the chart and he's like, oh, I see today's your birthday. How are you celebrating your birthday? And she's like, well, I'm going to get my license.
Oh, wow.
And the eye doctor turns to the mother and says, you didn't tell her? And she's like,
Oh, no.
oh. And
How'd she not know she was how'd she not know she was legally blind? Like,
she did not know. She thought that this was what everybody on the planet, how everybody on the planet sees the world. So
wow, and she never had a struggle because she thought it was normal.
Even if she struggled, it was something that she thought that everybody struggled with.
Wow, and her parents knew, though, you're saying?
Her parents knew that she had retinal albinism.
And they didn't tell her?
And they didn't tell her. And when she questioned her mom, her mom said, you never had, there was never a reason for you to have to know about it. You don't need that disabled mindset.
Wow.
And look at you now. And so she shared this as a TED Talk. And one time, years ago, it was early 2000s. No, it was probably, that was about 7-8 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
So it wasn't early 2000s. I was on a TED Talk binge. And I was just going from one TED Talk to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And I found her TED Talk. It came up and I was listening to it. I'm like, wait, that mom's crazy.
Wow.
She's nuts.
Yeah.
And I listened to it again. And I listened to it a third time. And I'm like, that mom's brilliant.
Yeah, literally brilliant.
That's absolutely brilliant. Now, of course, you have to understand each child, and certain children do have to understand that they have a disability. And maybe for them and for their psyche, it's beneficial. But by and large, I think this mother did a brilliant thing. And it really, that changed my whole outlook on life. Again, at that point, I was, whatever age I was, living with my two conditions my entire life. And this was just such a unique approach to my own conditions.
Yeah.
That I made an effort to try to meet her.
Wow.
I couldn't find her. I couldn't find her online. I couldn't find anything. I ended up going to a conference in Boston, and she was one of the panelists.
No way. Oh,
my gosh. I went over to her. Like I said, I geeked out. And I'm like, by the way, let me tell you about your TED Talk. Let me tell you the part that really caught my attention. How crazy smart your mother is. Right?
So smart.
She's like, okay, hold on. She pulls out her cell phone right there at the conference. She calls Ireland. She's like, Mom, I got some Jewish kid here. He wants to talk to you. She hands the phone.
Gosh.
Like, you're brilliant. I don't know who you are, but you're absolutely brilliant. That's amazing. That's such a cool idea. That's such a cool thing. Why'd you do it? How come you've been coming to her? She told me, she said that her daughter was very resilient as a child. And obviously, as a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old, you're not going to call a 2-3-year-old that you're legally blind.
Right.
So as Caroline evolved, as Caroline got older, there was no real reason for her to know.
Wow, that's an awesome mom. That's a very cool story.
She's a complete rock star.
Yeah, listen, we don't have so much time left, but I want to ask you before we go about National Rare Disease Day, which is this February 28th. It's actually February 29th, which is interesting because it's such a rare day. I'm assuming that's why they did it. So what are you doing on February 28th to support this day?
So on a normal year, I'd be in Washington, DC. On the 28th, I'd actually be in either Congress or at the National Institutes of Health. This is anything but normal this year, which to a degree means more than ever we have to, double down and really push out and make a concerted effort. As such, for Rare Disease Week, Rare Disease Day, what Highway of Hope is doing, what we're doing as an organization and as individuals, is we are sharing our message on social media.
Okay.
On every platform. Number one, where we're asking people to share the message, and we're attempting to utilize something that, again, has never been done before. Is prior years, it's just these advocates coming themselves. This is an opportunity that we could kind of get the world involved with, because we're anyway home. We're sharing it on social media. If we're sharing it on social media, we're gonna ask our friends, hey, you might not know somebody. Let's forget what I said. You might not know somebody with a rare disease, but somebody knows somebody. So share this message on your social media platform and have them contact us, or have them contact their local rare disease, umbrella organization or disease-specific organization. Resources are available. Get the message out. Show people that there is hope, that there is a way forward. That's going to be our effort this year.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you taking your time.
Yes, thank you.
If people want to contact you, how can they do that?
So they could contact us on the website at hwofhope.org. We're reachable via WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Instagram. We made an effort when we started the organization to, as difficult as it would be for us, but we want it what's easiest for the patient. We want to make it as easy as possible for the patient to reach out to us. So we opened up all forms of communication.
Wow. So that's all on your website.
Yeah, and we do accept carrier pigeon. I'm joking. Carrier pigeon is how they sent messages back in like the 1900s.
Okay.
They tie a letter to a pigeon's leg.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what that is. It's like Harry Potter, like the owls. They send the letters with the owls.
Yeah.
So all this information is available on the website.
All this information is available on the website.
Okay, amazing. Well, you just listened to the 46th episode of Hebrew Hits. I'm your host, Malia, and that was Yehuda Gelman talking about rare diseases, how he got started, his life story. That is such an incredible story, how everything led to the next with his story. Well, please go hit that subscribe button right now on YouTube. You're watching, please hit subscribe, like, share, comment, and please go follow Hebrew Hits on Instagram and Facebook at Hebrew_Hits. We are available on all your favorite streaming apps. We will see you back next week, same time, same place. Bye-bye.